Okay, so let's talk about how people shop in China. Let's not forget, there's 1 billion people in China. It's a big market, it's very crowded and noisy. So how do people shop? Where do they start?
So I think generally speaking, people will get product information from social media platforms, and they find the product information, read the reviews, and then they're going to go to e-commerce platforms to get the product information and compare the price and then make actions.
So you're saying that social media tends to drive behavior and comparisons and looking at one product rather than another.
Yeah.
And then the platform is where they transact and maybe compare prices.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's very important, I think, that social media drives them to the platform because there's 1 billion people and they all need to end up at your product.
Yeah, exactly, and especially for the younger people. So for young people, there's 20% of the younger people, they can be converted to another brand by advertising. So for the younger people, they will willing to try new things. Compared to the elder people, only 5% of them can convert to new products or new brands by advertising.
Yeah, well that makes sense. So older people tend to be very loyal to their brands. Younger people love shopping around, comparing lots of different things, and switch brands much more regularly.
Yeah.
So anything else to say about social media?
I think social media is a very good, a very essential platforms for the SMEs to start building their portfolio, because you have to, as you mentioned, you have to drive the people's attention to your products. And then in the meanwhile, you have to get engaged with as many e-commerce platforms as possible. So when people saw your ads, there's a platform, there's a place that they can buy your products from.
So what should SMEs do, Kevin?
So I think rather than just putting the products in the e-commerce platforms, it is more important to get people to know the products. And so for the brands, I think they need to set up the brand portfolio and product portfolio in the main social media platforms, so people can actually get to know your brands, and then they can go to the e-commerce platforms to actually make purchase.
So I think what you're saying is that in a crowded, noisy market like China, with lots of noise and different products to choose from, you really need to spend some time and effort on your marketing, particularly your social media, to create brand awareness and drive people to your product. And then, of course, you can then start selling on your e-commerce platform.
Exactly.
And so you must spend time on the brand awareness.
Yeah, it takes time.
Great, good. Well, I think that's a good summary of where we're at.